Hey, hello, and welcome back to another Thursday Tea with your fave medium, Dani. Hey, y'all, it's been a while. Holidays are here, prepping for 2023, taking breaks, how it goes. So, y'all gonna be proud of me. For this Thursday Tea, I actually have tea this time. I have the name with me. Oh, a fresh ginger lemon tea. Fresh ginger lemon. I feel it's pretty good. Add a little honey to it. All right. So, first of all, for those that are new to here, hey, welcome to the Women Crew. How are you doing? I really hope you push that like and subscribe button, though. That way, you can always get more notifications when I'm posting on here. And for those of you that are not new to this but are true to this, hey, y'all, what's going on? How are you doing? So, first of all, thank you again for stepping in for another Thursday Tea with me. I'm a little worried about what's to come up in the celeb tea and the collective tea, mainly the celeb tea. But we'll see. So before I get started, let me do a couple household things. First of all, once again, my name is Dani, and I'm a psychic medium intuitive with her books open. Right now, I do have a service up called the 2023 Overview Year Reading, where you and I are either sitting on Zoom or I'm sending a recorded message for you where we're just talking all things 2022, digging in, seeing what is going to go on, what obstacles could come up, some shadow work that can come up, just all the insights so you're able to navigate it with more ease. It's like your roadmap, it's like your outline for you to build in the rest of your story to it. And I really love doing 2023 overview year readings. It kind of gives you a highlight with the things to expect. And even though, as the year goes, it can be a little frustrating, you can really think back like, okay, this came out my 2023 year reading. What did my guides, my ancestors say to do in this situation? Like, you're getting like the secrets beforehand, even though you don't know what the secrets will like lead to, but it'll come up. All right, and I do also offer other readings such as love, past life, ancestral divinations. So be sure to check it out on my website at www.danielleclack.com. All right, y'all, let's get into this. So first thing we're going to do is pull a music card just to get the energy for what's going on in politics and celeb world. If in these Thursday tea readings now, I do insight on the girls and you, along with just giving any key insight for the collective, such as politics, like the student loans. I know y'all got that dumbass email about you're approved unless we win the case. And in a reading of mine, and I'll make sure to link it somewhere here, I did speak to that there could be delays, that there could be something that could come up, So those are just one of those things. Also, along with yeah. So let's just get into it and see what's going on. We're gonna start with music card. My ancestors, assistance as I channel this collective reading. What is some message insight he gives us on politics and culture? Kamala might try to come out with a new hairstyle. The girl's been on her head about not doing anything but getting silk presses. She might try to come with some type of different look. That might be something that we'll see being played out. So what we can see is that Kamala and Joe probably trying to do some image consulting, especially Kamala. And let's see what we got here. So we have Gym Class Heroes featuring Adam Levine, Stereo Hearts. If I was just another dusty record on the show, will you blow me off and play me like everybody else? If I ask you to scratch my back, could you manage that? Like it, read well, check it, Travi, I can handle that. Furthermore, I apologize. I apologize for making skipping tracks. This is the last girl that played me. Left a couple cracks. I used to. Now I'm over that. Cause holding grudges over love is ancient artifacts. If I could only find a note to make you understand, I sing a song and an image grab you by the head. Keep me stuck in your head like your favorite tune, and know my heart is a stereo, the only place for And I'm assuming the next lyric is you. All right. Yeah. What I'm seeing here is we could possibly get more insight into some new divorces coming up, or just new relationship marital issues, and this could be for some celebrity couples that we're probably not expecting it for, that probably have been seen as a couple that we don't really know much information about. So as a lot of information will start to come out, we might be a little shocked with it. And I don't know, I just got a vision of Idris Elba, so it could be Idris Elba and his wife, or I see is D.L. Hughley married? I see him, and I see Kevin Hart. So we could possibly, and we all got way too much information about Kevin's indiscretions, so don't know what that's about. But what I can see is we could be seeing a big conversation happening about marriage, and how there isn't reciprocity and the split of the work. We've been seeing a lot of this talked on TikTok, but we're gonna see a lot of celebrities probably making content or speaking in regards to their story, and it might be something much bigger than what we're expecting. All right, so let's get some more tea on this. Like, I want to know what's coming up. Okay, y'all, what's going on in celeb? Oh, Nicki Minaj is coming to mind, and even Cardi B. So, we might get something that's leaked on relationships, or the girls might start coming out to talk more about it again. And it might be a shock that this is happening so close to the holidays, but sometimes people are not as happy as they seem. And that's not to say that they're not or whatever, but this is what happens. All right. We're probably going to see a lot more communications of people discussing their music contracts. We have been seeing this, but I mean by this is some of the things we haven't been able to prove. It's like, if you know, you know what I mean? Like, if you're able to put two and two together, but we're going to be getting some actual proof. We might see some text messages and something. I'm seeing maybe Diddy. So we might have a lawsuit or something. I feel like I discussed this a couple months ago, something come like this, but we're probably gonna get a lot more insight on Diddy. We might see there actually be something being done in this case, because it's gonna be proof. Three of Hearts, and that was what I got from the Nine of Spades, just the information coming out. And then we got Three of Hearts 2 going down. So I'm also seeing here is along with marriages, we might get insight on just how some couples, are into threesomes, or probably swingers, or probably having an open marriage, and maybe this is something that is not wanted anymore from a party, or just a discussion of how to handle that. So we're probably going to get a lot more celebrities actually stepping up and talking about their unconventional relationships. And I know I spoke on this before, but I'm just getting a lot more insight. They're going to speak on, how it's self-care for them, how it's something that they both agree on. And it's not going to be like the whole a man with two girls thing. We're going to see a lot of like, yeah, my husband, he doesn't really like to sleep with other people, but he likes to hear about how I sleep with other people. And it's going to be a shock, but we're going to be hearing a lot about unconventional relationships and getting a lot more insight into sex life and dating for celebrities, like true insight on sex life and dating, and just as to what that looks like. Now, we got this Jack of Spades here. So I'm seeing here is we might have a few young guys. Oh no, we might get some news about A Boogie with the hoodie. That's random. But keep me a little silent. I don't know. I can see something coming up with male rappers, maybe something in regards to mental health. We might have another huge conversation coming online, because someone might express, just, oh, I've done this wrong, done that, maybe I shouldn't again. Or anymore. And so we can see that really ramping up again, especially during this time of the holidays. A lot of losses have happened this year, and people are really hurt, And I don't think we think of how when certain celebs are doing, posts, like for example PNB Rock that passed, and they're showing real sadness, like real heartbreak, and that was actual true friend of them, right? We may have been fans of their music, listened to them, but we did not know them, you know. So I can see this conversation coming up as more black men, especially celebs, start speaking out a lot more to health, a lot about how lonely they are, and not in a, oh, I haven't had sex in a year, fuck off, I don't care about that. I mean, like, true loneliness, like you are surrounded by so many people, you have family, you have this, but you still feel so alone on the inside because you feel like you can't express yourself and your emotions. So we're going to see a lot of this conversation coming up, along with just how the blame is going to try to be shifted to the women in our lives when the women in our lives are not the main issue. Because I have two queens on the board and another queen at the bottom of the deck here. So we got this queen of clubs, got this queen of diamonds. So we might see some issues with the rap girls. I'm seeing with the seven of spades, there could be some lies being revealed coming down the line. We might see a lot more information just in regards to music contracts, what's going on in the background. But I am seeing here that someone's gonna blow the whistle. So what we might see a big change in the hip hop or just music world is someone being willing to like not just say like what's going on their mind, but to name names, times and dates, and release proof. So it's going to be a little messy with these next weeks coming up. I'm seeing a lot of information coming out, a lot of screenshots, but not the full thing. But we're just going to be seeing a lot of this coming into play. Also, we're going to hear a lot more of the case with Tory and Meg coming up. So that's going to be something that's going to be coming up. What's going to be interesting about this case is, and I'm seeing here, justice is looking to be in the favor of the one that is actually the victim. So, shout out to you, Meg. But it's going to be a lot more coming out revealed with that case. Um, yeah, there's some text messages, there's some things we have not seen that are going to be shown. Emails, conversations talked about. Probably in admittance. So, stay tuned. All right, that was a lot of like celeb hip hop thing, but yeah, I'm definitely seeing a lot more black celebs, some tea on these relationships and what they do and what they don't do. But let's get into some political business. Okay, what can we get some political tea on? What's going on? Mm. Okay. Oh shit. Okay, so expect issues with traveling. There's gonna be a issue happening at the airport. I don't want to say this, but we might hear of certain threats coming about for airports, especially as we are in the holiday season. But I am seeing there could be a really big threat, or so be very careful with traveling. I'm seeing airports could be really also a big, of course, hotspot for COVID and monkeypox. So be very careful. And we're probably gonna get some more political news on that, but it might not happen in the same speed as expected when a lot of these events start to happen. So for political tea, we got the Queen of Diamonds and a Two of Diamonds. So I'm seeing here is there's a powerful woman with a little money, but then we got this King of Diamonds. So something telling me it's a couple with money in the political world, and we can see We can see a speech coming, and there might be a very, like, I guess, prominent political couple or people. I got the names, the legacy, the pedigree, and we're probably going to hear a lot more of their thoughts in regards to the current president. I'm not getting the sense of, if they were or color or Republican or Democrat, but I am seeing here is that we're going to be getting some insight, some intel from a very powerful, prominent political couple. Along with this, we got the Nine of Hearts and the Jack of Hearts. We're probably going to be getting some insight of how to learn, how to embrace those that we don't have the same view as, or we can get more information about war coming, and we could be partnering with a country that we didn't expect to be partnering with. So I can see some gaslighting coming in the way. I can see, like, let's open up with love, let's bring it in. They're being nice to us. They're giving us money. They're lowering gas prices, this and that. So something big is going on right now in the political world. I can see. It's just things happening behind the scenes that are really not going to come into play to 10 to 12 years from now, in a sense of what they're hoping to do next. But we can definitely hear a lot of talks of money. We can hear a lot of talks of inflation, the recession, all that stuff. And then we got the Six of Clubs. So I'm seeing here is a lot of very quick information is probably going to come out about our healthcare and how I don't know if they're going to be cut. They're going to try to have people try to pay something, but we are going to be seeing discussions on healthcare, the issues with that, and maybe just more insight when it comes to the cost increase. Companies are starting to face cost increases when it comes to coverage, so they're not going to be able to cover as much for their employee. Employees are feeling it with their checks, and we're just going to see a lot of discussion of this and how it's becoming such a big issue. So we might have somebody step up talking about, universal health care. That's something that's always been, like, seen as, like, it can't happen in America for whatever reason. It's dumb. But we're probably going to see a big push towards that, because with COVID and with all these things and people are getting sick right now, it's really hard to get any type of access at the time. We can be seeing this become a really big political issue. Universal healthcare, no universal healthcare, like, for sure in the next election. All right. That is enough political and celeb tea little taste. Let's hop into y'all shit. Okay. So what's been going on with y'all? Well, also, if you don't know, but now you're about to know, I have been doing zodiac messages. So, you a Leo, like me, a Sag, a Taurus, whatever. Go ahead and check out those readings. A Libra. Check out those readings. I have them up for November, and I released the Sag one yesterday for the month of December, because Sag season. So check it out. The rest will be being released over time. Really excited. I've been getting a lot of really great feedback about that, so that's a really exciting thing to keep on. All right, let's get into the collective ish real quick. All right, let's get into y'all ish. What's going on, collective? What's happening? All right, let's see what's going on. Oops, someone lied to you? Who lied to you? Or do you feel lied on? Or did you lie? A lot of questions, right? Oops, there's something deep too. It could have been someone you're very close to, someone very close to you. Yeah, some of you guys can be having some issues with groups. I'm getting the sense of family more than friends. Or it could be friends that are like family, but some of us could be going through a big change within our friend groups, within people that we want to have around us. Some of you are really thinking about, okay, next year, do I want them around in this space? And some of you have really been taking inventory, I'm seeing, because you don't want to feel like this again next year. What I'm seeing here is a lot has been revealed in friendships, and it might have affected your home life, it might have affected relationships, but you are going to have your community. You're going to have your team, your spiritual team, your community, all those things. Collective. I do want you to understand that. When things are purging and being released, it does not mean that you're not meant to have anything, or you're not meant to have people to love in your life. It means that those people are not loving you in the way that they should have been. And or you haven't, because some of us could have people that loved us, I don't know. I want to make sure I'm just being very general with this collective reading, but yeah, so there's a lesson here for either way, and you have to understand and see that lesson that's going to help you within 2023. Look at you getting a little quick insight for 2023 collectively. But yeah, so I'm seeing here is it could feel like, oh, we got the 3 hearts too going up. That's good. That's good. I do see here is trying to come together. So maybe for some of you, it's a conversation that needs to be had. It's clarity that needs to be had. Or just want you to have a conversation and say, hey, it's been a good long run, this and that, but I don't think it's best that we should be friends anymore. Or we should be in each other's lives anymore, this and that, And that conversation could be hard because as I'm saying, I'm like, how many times do we really get that conversation? Most people just stop talking to you, or you stop talking to them. But in this case, it's really good to have that conversation. And I'm also seeing here is if you're someone that has not been in communication with a friend or something, maybe it was you that cut communication or they cut it off, there could be a conversation down the line or reach out. It just depends on who did what. Like, for example, if you stop talking to them, you have to be the one to reach out because, you made it clear that you don't want to talk to them anymore, Expecting them to hit you up after ignoring whatever is kind of crazy. Why would you think that? Or if you are the person, yeah, that goes both ways. If you're the person that did not stop talking, they stopped talking to you, it might be them reaching out, coming towards you. Other way around, if you were the one, it would be you reaching out, coming towards them. But I'm seeing here is it could be a lot of clarity coming, some ties cut, or friendships that are re-strengthened in a way, in a sense of as you're growing and maturing, you are seeing each other for who they are and accepting them for who they are. As long as they're not hurting you or anything, right? Oftentimes we could be like, oh, they're not doing it this way, that way. It's like that's how you would do it, but accept them and love them for who they are. That is supposed to be your friend, and that's supposed to be someone, your ride or die, this and that. But collect I'm seeing here is for the month of December mainly. Like, right now we are in like this mist of like who's in my corner, who do I have in my life, who can I have in my life, and how to navigate this. And you will be able to navigate it. Really sit down. If you can meditate, you can just take time away. Some of you guys need time away to be in nature with the stars, something. But taking time away to give yourself space, to give a little time for you to just kind of think and really and not have any outside influences will really be a big helping factor for you, especially going to 2023. But yeah, collective, I'm sorry. Looks like, things a little heavy. It's holiday time too, you know. But I'm sending y'all so much love. You got this. You're gonna do great. Have a great holiday, and I'll see y'all next week. Bye.